Hey bosses, how do you get people to show up to your live streams? We know the algorithms favor live streams because it takes people a little longer to decide if they want to stay on your live stream, and then once they do, they're invested and they're commenting and they're engaging. So the algorithms love live streams, and the best way to build your platform on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram is live streaming. So how do you get people to actually show up to your live streams? I got a couple of tips for you today as we continue our live streaming hack series because, am I bringing you all the good when it comes to preparing you to grow your profitable brand through smart social media marketing, specifically live broadcasting. And the first is to schedule your broadcasts. If you just go live whenever, that's cool, but chances are you're not going to get a lot of people. Sometimes I do surprise live broadcasts, and you know how many people show up? Nothing compared to what I usually get. I'll get some, and occasionally I'll get quite a few if I time it well, but usually if I don't tell people in advance, they're not going to make the time to show up, or they won't be available, or the social media platform will not inform them that I'm live until I'm almost done. It's a real thing, guys, so you want to make sure that you are actually scheduling those live broadcasts, and then you are going to be kicking that out to people so they know that it's coming. And I want you to do this by learning your fans' schedules so that you are prepared for when they're going to be available. If you're live streaming in the middle of the day and everybody's at work, that's not going to do you any good. So you want to make sure you know when your person is available to watch first thing in the morning, on a lunch break, after school, after work, maybe right before television time. You got to learn their schedules and then figure out when is the best time for you to go live to get the most people to join you live. But that actually brings me to my next point, and that is to market your live stream in advance. You want to make sure you're letting people know. So when you schedule, you can actually share the link in your newsletter, on your website, on your blog. You can share it on your social media. You can kick it out in graphics. You can kick it out in teaser videos. There's all sorts of ways to be doing this, and you want to make sure you're sharing that link so people can come and join you over on Facebook and on YouTube. Now, unfortunately, you can't schedule on Instagram, but you can create a graphic and let people know that at a specific day and specific time you are going live on the platform and get that interest up so people know to come and join you and to be ready on the platform when it's time for that. So you want to make sure that you are actually actively marketing what you are doing. And P.S., here's a little bonus for you guys. If you know when you're going live next, tell them at the end of your current live broadcast. Like, let's pretend this was a live broadcast. At the end, I would say, now join me on the next day, which is this day and time, and I would remind them to come and join me for that. In fact, I let you guys know at the end of all of my videos when I am dropping new videos and when I'm live streaming so that you know and you can work it into your schedule. I want you guys to do that as well because it's incredibly important to market what you are doing to get people there. Now, another little pro tip I have for you guys is to actually plant audience members. Sometimes it takes a while for people to show up. And if people show up and you've got one fan, one follower, one viewer, or maybe 2, or maybe 10, that doesn't look all that great, right? So the more you plant, the more you have the ability to build up your credibility within your platform, and the more people are likely to come join you. Let's be real. If you see a crowd at the mall, don't you kind of want to see what they're looking at? You kind of go over and you peek. But if there's a store and nobody's in it, do you really bother? Maybe yes, maybe no. But the crowded one that's a little hard to get in, that's a little hard to see around, people are very interested in that. So if you have audience members planted, they can not only ask you questions to encourage that conversation, but it makes you look like you have those followers, you have those supporters, you have those people who are eager to see you. And so when people jump in, if they see a lot of conversation, if they see a lot of people watching, they're much more likely to stay because they're afraid of missing out. The FOMO, fear of missing out, is real when it comes to this. So plant your audience members, have them ready to go, and build up your audience that way. Okay, if you are loving this, I want you to jump down in the comments and type, I love live streaming. And if you haven't started your live streaming yet, please tell me why. What's holding you back? I would love to get your questions answered. And if you're totally rocking this out, boss, let me know too, because I would love to swing by one of your live broadcasts and support you as you are doing this within your business as well. But if you have questions, now is the time. Go ahead and drop those down for me. I really want to get these answered so that we can grow your profitable brand through smart social media marketing. Now, another cool thing about your live streams, especially when scheduled, is that you have the ability to have people leave comments early. So even if your friends, your family, your fans can't join you live, they can go over to Facebook and they can go over to YouTube and leave comments on your live stream early, which you can then put on screen and it looks like they are live. That's a pretty cool trick, right? I'm excited for this one. When I have Q&A sessions For my people, you guys know you've been to my live Ask Me Anythings every Wednesday at 10 a.m. right here on the YouTube page, where I'm answering your questions in real time for 20 minutes every single week. I actually allow people to go post their questions early. So even if they miss my live for some reason, or they can't make it, or whatever it happens to be, I can still pull their question up and it looks like they are live with me. It shows the audience who's there with me live. It shows the replay audience, but also when I'm using Be Live to go live, and don't miss out on this one, we talked all about how to do this in the last couple of videos, you can actually pull up those audience questions and it looks like they're there in real time. So anybody on the replay is going to see that you had active members there discussing things with you and asking questions and engaging. So have them ask questions early and then just pull them up. You could potentially put up a graphic and do an AMA question call, but it's so much better when you do it directly on the video because then it looks like it was done in real time and it helps you out with your standing as well. All right, so here's the deal. When it comes to this, no matter what you are doing, it is going to be a little hard. It's going to be a little time consuming. It's going to take a little bit of effort to build up your people, your audience, your viewership. So I want to remind you that you just need to keep going. Even if nobody shows up at first, it takes time to build up that consistent viewership. Train them by going live at the same time every week. Train them by putting out those graphics and doing those early question calls. Train them to show up and they're going to start showing up and start working you into their schedule. It's a pretty cool thing, but you definitely have to spend a little time training your people to show up and to respond to you the way that you need to while you are live. Now, here's the deal. I'm not done with our live streaming training. We are talking all about things and actually, now that we're getting into this, I may or may not have a little something for you. I'm super excited. I'm going to be telling you about it probably in the next video, but guys, if you are into live streaming, if you know that it's really important for you to actually be growing your platform through live streaming because the algorithm's favorite, because it's the best way to grow right now, I have something for you that I'm going to be dropping in the next video, aside from our topic, which is pretty dang cool. Should you be putting up user comments on the screen if you're not actually addressing them while you're live? Should you just be randomly putting up those comments to show that people are there, or does that actually hurt your live stream? We're going to break that down, hit the subscribe and notification bell, because in the next video, I'm breaking down whether or not you should be tossing up random comments as you are live, or if that actually hurts what you are doing within your live streams. And I got that special surprise for you. Guys, this is going to revolutionize what you're doing in your business and help you get on track for your live streams. I'm so excited about this. I've been working so hard on it. I'm going to bring you more details in the next video. So stay tuned. Every single Tuesday and Friday, I'm dropping brand new videos right here on the YouTube page, as well as going live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. for an Ask Me Anything, where I'm answering your social media questions in real time to create those profitable businesses through smart social media marketing. Every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, I go live with Social Media for Bosses, the talk show where I bring in mentors, industry leaders, teachers, and amazing people to help you grow your businesses. And then every single Sunday, we drop a brand new episode of the Social Media for Bosses podcast with completely unique content and unique teachers. It's so much fun, and I can't wait to see you guys there. You can come hang out with me at kmrobinson.com for the webinars, trainings, courses, PDFs, freebies, books, all sorts of amazing things to help you grow your brand through smart social media marketing. And you can come hang out at socialmediaforbosses.com, where we feature the podcast and the talk show, and come see how you can be a guest, because I'm actually looking for teachers right now, and I would love to get you guys on the show. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next videos. We're talking all about whether or not you should be putting those random user comments on screen just to show people are there, or if this is actually hurting what you're doing. I'll see you then.